I do my best to share my knowledge and my wisdom with you. The virus is still powerful in my body, but I'm strong too. So thanks God, and let's hope the best that I will survive this. I have 3 vaccines, inclusive booster, and I don't want to imagine how I would feel without vaccine if this now is so strong and really heavy. So I'm happy that I have this vaccine. So, but I came back into the office to work with you guys because you are my trading family, and I'm really happy that I can do this every morning with Admirals together. Best broker ever. And thanks to Nastia, my moderator in the back, for opening this session every morning and listen to my words every morning. I guess Nastia, you should make a little bit vodka in your coffee every morning. Maybe it helps. Okay. So guys, we stream this show live on YouTube. You will find a button in the right corner. Then you will follow. You can subscribe the channel. You can give us a like if you want. You can leave a comment. Also in the chat, I can see here on YouTube, our selection, Omar, good morning. And of course, here in the chat on Zoom also. Okay, let me share my screen that we can follow our daily working style routine. And here we go. I can see the chat here on Zoom also, so feel free to type in. Sigurds, wonderful good morning. Hartmut, Janos, Jeseng, Mladen, Karel, Jens, Kurt, Hartmut, Magdalena, greetings to Hungary. Tina, Petya, wonderful good morning. Petar, also good morning. So Jenny on YouTube, good morning. Yes, I hope, I hope until the rest of this week, I'm getting better. Okay, let's see. So please, I apologize for my voice this morning again. So you can see Wilfried, wonderful good morning. Raquel also, nice to have you here. So if you want to have an analysis, by the way, please always type in which time frame I have to look. If you want to see, if you want that I analyze something, always please give me the time frame with the underlying you want to have to analyze. So we have the top instruments of Admirals. That's Bitcoin, DAX 40, Dow Jones, Euro USD, and gold. And those 5 top instruments we will analyze every morning because we have lightning fast execution in these 5 instruments. We have absolutely low spreads in these 5 instruments and a lot of activity, inclusive the stereo trader on MetaTrader 4 and 5 you can do. Thomas, it's my pleasure to still on air to help you in this trading stuff. So please be aware of the risk note on the bottom of the slide that you know that you're responsible for your own trading success. Okay, we go to the global market updates and the upcoming events this morning. So first of all, let's see if we have any top news this morning. This morning, German consumer sentiment is expected to deteriorate sharply on. Then yesterday, we have global beer giants Heineken and Carlsberg to exit Russia. Okay, the sanctions going on. Yeah, that's the top news this morning. And let's see the upcoming events for especially Tuesday. That's already out. Retail trade in Australia. We have previous 0.1. The forecast was 0.8, and we have actually 1.8. And this evening, we expected 10:30 German time, by the way, the API weekly statistical bulletin. Since Sunday, we have the same, we have summertime also in Europe, in Germany. So we have no time difference to USA. So opening 3:30. Yeah, in case you want to be well informed, then I want to introduce you to follow the Admirals channel on Telegram. We have 736 subscribers in the meantime, and you see we have a lot of interesting content there. And maybe it's a very quick way to follow valuable content. In case you are more a fan of Twitter, then you can follow Admirals too. The name in Twitter is Admirals Global. And in case you want to follow me, then it's DayTrader70, the one and only real account. Please don't follow the fake accounts of Markus Gabel, something like this, yeah, with my pictures in it. I just have one official account, and this is my picture here, you can see, and that's DayTrader70. Okay, thanks a lot. So if you want to go deeper with trading in logic, then you can go on my homepage, dowhow-trading.com, and there you will find the world's first trading education based on pure logic. Okay, let's start, and we want to have a look at the DAX 10 minutes. Yeah, and first of all, we are actually cheap. We have an expensive price because the point of control is at 14,310 euros by one future contract. We were at this price, we jumped up, came back, and now we are at the top from yesterday again. And I did it with a couple of trades yesterday. So we were on yesterday in this price. We opened a trade, we were profit. So I trailed my stop loss to the last official to the last 0.3, and there was my purple line. So then, I'm waiting all the time until I have a close below my purple line, my soft stop, and then I trail my hard stop. So it was a profitable winner. 60, 70 pips roundabout. It was okay. Follow the trend is my trading style. And on the other side, we have this second trend arm. And I was speculating on this trend continuation. Then after the break of the long trend, I opened a trade on the short side and it was running into the profit. But unfortunately, they cut my stop loss here. And it was a loss of 50 pips roundabout. So it was okay. In average, I was a little bit in profit. That's cool. And unfortunately, there was in the middle of the night, there was the chance to open the position, but that's the disadvantage as a day trader, that it could be possible that you miss trades in the middle of the night, because in the meantime, even the DAX is trading during the night. Just only shares and kind of commodities are not longer open during the night, just for special openings, but sometimes it happens. So what's the fact now on the right side? Actually, there is a trend continuation. And, I don't open a trade not against the point of control in the third trend arm. So I'm just waiting what happens next. I'm waiting on the sideline for the moment. Ayesh, wonderful good morning from Afghanistan. Thanks for being here in this great show. And I hope you will show us and will watch us every morning. If you have any questions, to get in touch with us, and we will help you to become successful in trading. Yeah. Okay. Afshin, good morning too. So let's go to our focus charts. And there was a question about Brent. This is Brent here right now. And there is still, let me see. Okay. So actually, that's the downtrend. And let's see. Yeah, there was a break. So then we have the uptrend, this one. And this is also a break. which means we have a new downtrend. And this is in the second trend arm right now, just waiting for the correction. Yeah, and then you can go short because point of control is quite far away. So Brent is short. Let's go to the focus charts and the top instruments, and we start with Bitcoin. Yeah, and in Bitcoin, this is what I told you yesterday, or the rest since we opened this trade. We reached a new point 2, we reached a point of control. And now it's happening what I said, we are circling around the point of control. Yeah, but just let it go. We are trend followers. And as long as we don't have a contrary trend, which means we can open a hedging position, yeah, there is nothing to do. So just let it go. Then it's Euro USD. And here we go. We are still in a position because we open a trade in the second correction. And we're circling around here a bit and kind of stabilization for the moment, which means, okay, seems we have buyers come back into the market for the euro. And if you are not in right now, it's a perfect situation to set a pending order, stop buy on the way up, because we have enough space to go up to the point 2. And the point of control is also on the upper side. Let's see, where is the point of control? Yeah, at 113.20. So that's the target, or that's a kind of direction. Okay, so then we have the Dow Jones. Frankie, thanks, and thanks that you'll be here in this family. Okay, Dow Jones is rising. That's really cool. So, and in case you are in, then is this your trend? No, sorry. Here we go. And now we are going to continue. And it's always the same, you know, the price were rejected at the point of control. First, we came from green, from cheap back to normal price. And we did it. It took a little bit time, of course. And it was a little bit hard to get in. But finally, it's a trend. And you can follow the trend. But here, there was no chance to get in if you follow the rules. That's the most important thing. Ebenezer, wonderful good morning and welcome in this show. I see your name the first time. I appreciate a lot that you spent your precious lifetime with us here in this family here. Daniel, good morning. Okay, next one is DAX 40 in 4-hourly chart. And still rising price. And here it was easier to open the trade because here or at the point 2, and now in the third trend arm, and it looks like we won't continue. So my first target is the point of low, and the second target is of course the point of control. So make a note, the point of control actually is 15,724 euros by one future contract. And I don't know when, but I'm quite sure that we will reach this point of control, because there's just only one exception, that the market moves the point of control or swift it to another price. But for that, we need higher volume at another price. So, and there is no obstacle on the way up. So the first, what I can see where could be a little bit is here around the point of low. The next one is here at 15,500 roundabout, quite close to the real point of control. Yeah. But if you open your trade based on the rules here, then you're in profit. Just let it go. Maybe you get a long running trade. And finally, gold. And in gold, actually, we are out. I tried to trade the second trend arm to speculate if we go up or if we continue the trend, but I was aware that we are in the correction. It was a corrective trend. The corrective trend is not broken yet, yeah, because this trend will break here, the last 0.3, of course, it's 1,909. And but I am aware that the downtrend is also valid. So, and now let's take an overview where we I'm sorry. So where we are, okay, point of control is on the lower side, 1,782, which means you should be prepared that the second trend arm, yeah, will continue also. And now you can see on the right side of the chart, there is a small, teeny tiny downtrend also. Yeah. And if we correct here a little bit, then I will set a pending order, stop sell here on the lower side in case that the price will go down. But I also have to be prepared that the main trend, the green one, can also still continue. It's a kind of third trend arm, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. You should be prepared of both sides. Okay, that was gold. So now we have the 5 top instruments. And before we come to managing our trades, our running trades, and just a proposal and to answer your questions, I have the question of the day. And the question of today is, do you know the turtle trader experiment? Do you know it? Yes, no, or please explain. Okay, let's go to our running trades. It's easy. Australian dollar, Swiss franc in the correction. We are happy about the correction because the correction brings new buyers into the market. And we need a correction for a trend continuation. Actually, we can read the chart and we will see if we have to act, but not yet. Australian New Zealand dollar also, yeah. If you want, you can make partial profits if you want, but if you are strong enough, you just let it go with the full position size. Bitcoin, we talked already. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc, also in the correction. The trade is absolutely safe. We don't have a contrary trend, so there is nothing to do. The biggest challenge, nothing to do in trading. I hope you can handle this. So type in the chat box. Is this a challenge for you not to trade if there is nothing to do? Just yes or no. Is it a hard challenge for you? Type in the chat box on YouTube and in Zoom. Is it a hard challenge, nothing to do if there is nothing to do? Is it hard for you to sit on your hands? Yes. Okay, most of you, yes. Okay, I know, because I know that feeling. I know it. Very, very good. Okay, if you say no, congratulations. Then you are one step further to great success. But please don't lie to yourself. No, now no more. That's cool. Then you have a great step. You made a great step forwards. So, but if you say yes, join the club, ladies and gentlemen. It's normal stuff. It's normal stuff. Can't feel it. Yeah, it's good. If you don't feel your hands anymore because you sit on the hands all the time, then you cannot type and you cannot hold your mouse. That's a good thing. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, so Euro Japanese yen, just in a correction. Euro US dollar we talked about. Seems it's going up. Gold we talked about. New Zealand Canadian dollar. The point is that we are still in a big correction. Yeah, in a big correction. So my soft stop is at the last 0.3. And here, this is the green rectangle. This is my point of control. So, and as long as we have this kind of stabilization as the point of control, there is nothing to do. So I just don't intervene in this trade for the moment. New Zealand Swiss franc, yeah, we are still an uptrend. There is no contrary trend yet, nothing to do. And finally, US dollar Japanese yen, yeah, new top in the correction, everything is fine. So I have one proposal for you. Oh, two. First is Euro New Zealand dollar. Please put it on your watch list because we have a new trend. First trend arm. Second, by the way, we are deep in the green zone. And now we are on the second move and we are waiting for the second correction. So as long as we don't break this trend again in this purple line, yeah, then we have a chance to go up and we have a lot of space to go up to the point of control. So put in your watch list Euro New Zealand dollar. This is my proposal for today. And the second one is the share we talked about. You know, you remember? Merck, because it was one of your wishes, what we can do more in this morning show. So one of your wishes was to work with shares in daily chart. And here we go. So let's measure. Let's measure how deep the correction went. If we had a correction deep at 38, by the way, yes, we had. Okay, where are you here right now? Okay. So here we go. And we had a correction deeper than 38 by close. And yesterday we had a changing of the color. That means you have to open this trade. Oh, I want to open this trade. Okay, I have the point of control as a kind of resist, but I don't care about this because I'm a trend follower. I know the price is relatively fair. So just open the trade and let's, after the show, because it costs too much time, calculate your money in case you want to trade shares or fractal shares. You can do this Admirals too. This is your decision, but let's do it. Merck. And finally, yes, thanks, Admirals. I have agriculture right now. Here we go. And let's see, I have coffee. You see, I missed it. Yeah, but now I have it. Thanks God. So, and this is, let's see, which one is it? Which one is it? So let me open. And you see, if you have stereo trader, it's free, by the way, on Admirals. Then you have this picture. And then you have a little bit more chances. So let's open my trade. And in daily chart. Because commodities I trade in daily chart. So first of all, coffee, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, the point of control, I guess this is Arabica. This is Arabica, yes. So, and now we have this trade. Or we have the possibility. So look, first, second, and in the third trend arm, the price were exactly rejected here at the point of high. The point of control is 149. That's a lot of space to go down. So if you want, you can open, and if it fits to your account, by the way, yeah, then you can open a position latest at the point 2, yeah, and If you're a little bit earlier, then that balance candle was the perfect entry. Or you were still in the second trend, not the perfect entry. The perfect entry was in the second trend on here. But the third one, it's also possible now because you are on track to the point of control. So don't miss it. And I will do it after the show too. So I'm not sure if this Robusta has the same one. Let's see. Oh, Robusta is a little bit different, but okay, just a moment. So yeah, point of control also far away, 1,323. Okay, so what's the trend? The trend is this one. So first, second, there was the perfect entry, but now we are in the third trend arm also. So it could be possible to shorten coffee Robusta here. And you know, point of control quite far away. Could be really interesting. I guess I will trade both of them. Small account size, as small as possible. Here on Admirals, we can do this. So now you have commodities. We have a share in daily chart. And I think this is a cool stuff if we extend and diversify our portfolio just a little bit. Yeah. So any questions, Brent, we talked about? Okay, so there was any questions on YouTube? Let's see. All New Zealand dollar looks like short in 4-hour chart. Can you confirm? Yeah, I don't know about all New Zealand dollars. You know, what looks what? Short. New Zealand Canadian dollar. So the main trend is still facing upwards. But of course, there is a possible downtrend on the right side. New Zealand Swiss franc, actually no. Yeah. So I have no New Zealand dollar for short on my list for the moment. Of course not. So, okay. Now you have proposals. We have to manage our trades. Next 10 minutes was in a correction here right now. And you asked me to about the turtle trader experiment. And so most of you says, please explain. So turtle trader experiment was in the 18th. Mr. Bill Eckert and Dennis Richard decided to train all kinds of different people without knowledge, with a little bit knowledge, but with no experience in trading. And they made a great announcement in Wall Street Journal and in different other newspapers. And everybody could apply to come into this experiment. So the experiment was the following part. Mr. Richard Dennis said, I can train every human being to a perfect trader. And Mr. Bill Eckert says, no. For a real cool trader, for a real profitable, long-running, successful trader, you have to be prepared. You need special attitudes and you need special talent. And to prove it, they opened this experience in 1982, and there were 1,000 people applied to this experiment roundabout, and they choose 13 people to come in the Turtle Trader 1.0 experiment, because there were more experience in the following years, and a second and third experiment. And in the meantime, a lot of people did the same when they opened the special strategy. But that was the experiment. So basically, And I want to talk a little bit more about this experience tomorrow and on Thursday. But this was the experiment. Yeah. Is it possible that you can be trained as a trader without any experiment, whatever kind of education you have, from a poor to rich guy, from a craft worker, from a physicist, whatever there is it possible? Or do you need special human attitudes? And do you need a special talent to become a successful trader? And that was a really, really interesting experiment. And it's worth to talk about it because it could explain what you have to do to become a successful trader. And I will deliver you the answer, as long as my voice is there. I will deliver you the answer if you are prepared to become a successful trader. Let's see. Thanks for listening, guys. I wish you a wonderful day, and I hope we see each other tomorrow again. And yeah, as always, have courage and be kind, and may the force of the rules be with you. See you tomorrow.